And here's another coming together of cars. That's Marias and Muto.
And watch the leader of the race,
Justin Wilson.
We're looking at, that's Marias right in front of him.
It all starts ahead when Dixon got into the back of Rahal. Got the rumble strips. Yep, there are a set of rumble strips that actually will lift the front of the car. We saw that happen to a couple of people.
Oh, we've got a crash in the short chute. 2 cars into the wall.
And now here's this scenario. The car just starts to come back around him with Matos and ends up in this scenario causing a diversion to the black tires, the standard tires. Now here's a different situation. Ed Carpenter on his way through.
Oh, that's Tracy.
And just got his old front steering. Oh, well, they were there anyways, but here we go with the replay. Getting on the gas just a little bit too soon. Very close to what we saw Milka Duno do this morning in practice.
Dario Franchitti was 2 seconds faster, and here goes Tracy trying to dive bomb the corner. Does he make it? They have contact. Now returning. Oh, they stuff each other. They take each other out of the race. Oh, here he goes, diving in. Oh, and contact behind him. It's Mario Marias and EJ Vizo. Let's go back and see what happens.
Oh, and Alex Tagliani comes in and basically is the bowling ball in the bowling alley as he turns around and just starts punting.
Now, this is what happened after the checkered flag. This is down the straightaway heading for turn 3. That's Marias getting into the 13 of EJ Vizo.
It's turn 2-3, about 115 miles an hour through here.
Yeah, put
Down
it in
the
there,
inside.
And Howie.
There you go.
Fill it with fuel and get back out there, and we can see the replay of that incident right now, guys.
And it certainly looked to me as though
Down into the first chicane. Dario Franchitti will have the advantage as they go there, in a mess here in the back.
Dixon gets spun around.
oh, one in the air.
Wow,
That's Mario Marias in the air.
And he's over Marco Andretti.
Now let's watch in this replay. A little bit of a defensive line he's doing right now, and that causes the arc to be way too tight for him to be able to get through, and the 14 car Vitor Mira slides through.
Third, there's Dixon sticking his nose out, trying to take a look underneath, and he gets chopped, and he loses the wing.
Oh, Marias cuts across the front of the bow and breaks the wing on Scott Dixon's car. So does that mean another problem for Dixon?
And Marias has a flat. Cause any problems?
Now here's the replay. We talked about Dan Wilden. You can see that right rear suspension is broken, and that's why he locks up that left front wheel. So that is not Dan's fault. Remember, that's at 160 miles an hour.
This is actually going into turn 6 right before the convention center, and he's going to go around right there. And the reason he went around, a little bit of contact.
Steering wheel very much. You can't get off the gas. You can't touch the brakes. You're just along for the ride. You can see as it starts to enter up into the gray, you can see the dust start to come off, and then you are sucked just up into the wall. And so he is out of the event. Spotters should be telling her what's going on. And so for Dan Weldon right now, very lucky for him, he did not get taken out in this also. And I got to believe there's going to be some start. You can go ahead and pass at any time, and there's just too much congestion going there, going out of turn 4. And it looks like Hideki Muto just made a move.
High side of the racetrack.
And this is where the bumps are, right in there, right where the sparks are.
Something broke on the car, I think.
Yeah, it just went right.
When you see sparks continuous.
A collective sigh of, ooh, watch it.
Coming off of 4, and
yeah.
that's it. Elio had a head of steam, and Marias just kind of kept moving up the racetrack.
Watch.
Look at this. Unbelievable. So Justin is low. And
he just lost it.
He just lost it on his own. It almost looked like he was trying to pinch the car down.
Poor Mario Marias. But there was traffic involved. He ran up behind Alex Lloyd. Okay.
And just where Sarah Fisher did that. Identical. I mean, in terms of how he went up the track.
This is down the backstretch right now, down into turn number 3. Sticks his nose in, just starts to bottleneck up, and he ends up running into the back of EJ Vizo, impacted the wall. And here's our answer right now. 2 cars trying to fit in the same area, and usually that's a bad scenario. And for Takuma Sato right now, he ends up being taken out.
And that's both KV Racing teammates right there. That's not going to go over well.
The congestion again going down here into turn 3. And once again, if you can believe, in this scenario for KV Racing is not having a whole lot of luck here, because Mario Moraes is going to come down here and just sort of push everyone around and cause this collision. And Danica Patrick sliding on the inside of her teammate Marco Andretti, and then with the bottleneck there, it looks like Alex Tagliani was trying to get past Rafa Matos, and then we're going to end up finding what's going on with Tracy. Hard on the brakes coming into the turn, looks like he's overcooking it just sideways, and good thing he didn't take out Simone Di Silvestro, because
Well, you know, you had just said how much Tracy had moved up. There's the hit, a little tap to the left rear. Sure enough, that's why it's flat.
EJ Viso, with whom she was racing for 7th position.
EJ looking to the inside.
Oh, yes, the left front suspension is broken for Justin Wilson, which is why he didn't continue.
Here's what happened.
Oh, yeah. That was just in too hot. That was trying to make up for lost time on pit road. And unfortunately, wow, look at them go by, how quickly they go by on the racetrack. Yep.
Oh, she got some help.
Yeah.
Was that Rafa? I saw Rafa go by. I don't think it was Rafa. That was a KV car.
Made it a sandwich.
And you can...
First pass is great. Sato gets in there perfectly, and then Baguette
had momentum to go by there.
But here is how it happened.
Takuma Sato to the right.
On board with...
Oh!
Sato just kind of drove into her side there.
Yeah.
We'll probably see where that left front kind of rolls away. Launch back. Oh, there you can see the left front tire. And that's where the contact came between Sato and Hideki, is when he left.
Tony Kanaan, was going around the outside, and Takuma Sato simply just got a big wiggle, and then behind in reaction, it just shows how loose the cars are when you're getting them up to temperature and pressure. Coming near the bump.
Right there.
He's high. You know, that was more sparks than just a bump.
EJ Viso, we talked about the fact he's already had 3 cars into the wall, 2 through mechanical failure.
Gonna try it on Castro Neves. Into the corner.
A little bit of contact.
And Sato goes around.
Thought he had it.
Wow.
Keep it running. Yep, he kept it running. Now, hopefully he doesn't have any damage on that right front suspension, because that was a pretty hard shot.
Now let's see, this will be look at the right front, because that's where the contact happens. She gets squeezed in the middle of the sandwich.
I'm not sure she was hit by any one or thing.
Just had a little tap on Viso, though, to get him turned.
Didn't take much of that corner.
This is Hildebrand.
We got a little bit.
Yep, well, there is the 2 cars we just saw.
Yep.
The puncture on the left rear for Wilson, and the wing that we saw flying.
Right.
That's Ray Hall passing Danica Patrick, and then there's going to be contact between Patrick and Viso.
He turned down on Danica on that one. That was his fault.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so Briscoe's trying to get by Viso, and they just duke it all the way through the corner side by side. Now, see, this time he stays definitely on. There's no question he didn't cut the curve there.
And Sato actually has a car going underneath him, and in this situation there, he is up into the gray area and too high.
Up top, and see what happened. No room. Can't do 3 wide going into 1.
And it's not the last lap of the race. The first restart. Quite frankly, we should know better.
Yeah, absolutely. That is uncalled for.
And this shows you a lot better what happens.
Now, we're not clear if it's a wheel and tire from, you can see right now, it looks like one of those wheels and tire combinations ended up getting hit. Now, this scenario here with Sato, you'll see the car come into view here very shortly. It's already going sideways as he's chasing Helio Castor Neves. In this situation, the car comes back around, hits the left front.
Pits are open, 59 to go. This could be the money stop.
Here is what happened. Right of your screen.
Really
just broke
high.
loose once again.
The exit of turn 2, that's biting everybody, but such a shame for KV Racing Technology.
Oh, it's because J.R. Hildebrand shot to the inside and tried to take them both.
Wow, that could have been big.
What a save for EJ Viso.
Yeah,
Boy, it almost looked like Briscoe when he took off. It kind of pushed into Tony Kanaan.
Oh, no, he just gets into the back of her.
Well, it almost looked like.
And watch the front wing. It'll be right. That's it.
Yep.
And when you see that kind of wiggle on a front wing, that's going to cut down a tire.
This is where we've seen a lot of action.
There you go again. Viso.
Yeah.
Viso into Dixon.
Hunter Ray is going to take a look here.
Oh, no!
What was going on? There was no way that was on.
Yeah.
And here is the replay. This is Hildebrand's on board. That's Sato up there.
And
he gets,
That's Viso.
So the car's sliding around, getting into the tires and up and over. Now, if a safer barrier was there, Marty, I would probably say that the car would not have gone on its roof. Now, the 10 on the left-hand side of our screen looks like they're both just going towards the center of the track. Maybe we'll get a view from that from down the straightaway where we can see
Haas racing.
And have been so.
Oops.
I was just wondering what happened to Sato. And there you have it. Wow.
Oh, he's still running, though.
Still running. Good. So no full course
This
caution
is where they
here.
stall it, though.
Oh, but that's the same thing that happened to him on one of the practice sessions. He backed up fine, but then it killed when he tried to go forward.
Now E.J. Viso is off course.
Well, all of a sudden, the last lap for the Lotus guys.
Yeah, the 2KV car, 2 of the 3 are off course. These 8 cars were running nose to tail for many laps, and De Oliveira decided that he was going to give it a whirl, but it didn't work. Man. Here we go. Let's see what happens in turn 1. Contact back here
between the teammates.
No, Tony, you got to be kidding me.
Teammates.
Oh, but Sato's still going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep the engine running.